Alright, this is Tom Vermeer. Here we are at 468 South Terrace Avenue. We are in the Hilltop. We'll be taking a look at this property here today. Just for some frame of reference, we are very, very close to Sullivan Avenue. Right down that way is Sullivan Avenue. It's about a half a block away or so. Relatively quiet street. If you look up and down, you can see some pride of ownership. Right across the street here is property where the owners take some pride. Looks like a pretty nice house. And as you can see up and down, it's not that bad of an area of town. 468 South Terrace. Let's go take a look inside. Alright, here we are inside 468 South Terrace. First thing you're going to notice as we go throughout this house, throughout this tour, is that there's a lot of junk left behind from the previous owner. So of course the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is have a trash out of everything that is left behind. I think once the trash is out of this property, it's going to look a lot better than what it truly is. So here we are in the main room, the family room if you will, right inside the front door. And we'll go ahead on over to the dining room right off of the kitchen. You can probably notice, if I can scan in a little bit here, it's my first time using this flip cam, so bear with me. House needs paint throughout. That's an absolute necessity. To be able to get this thing in rentable condition. You can just see a quick sample of this particular room, which is a reflection of the entire house, that you're going to need paint throughout. So we're walking into the kitchen. I don't know, you might be a little confused. You see a lawnmower. It is not the garage, it is the kitchen. I don't know why there's a lawnmower in here, but there's a lawnmower. So I don't know if it's working or not, but it's probably junk if I had to guess. Here again we have some paint work that we need. Looks like somebody tried to start painting but never quite got the job done. So we're just stepping into the kitchen. Let's see here, just kind of scan around. One of the first items on the to-do list besides the trash out, scan up. You can see there is some major water damage up here, and I'll show you when we get upstairs where this is coming from. But it is, like you can see, some water damage that needs to be taken care of. Of course, all the appliances are gone. No appliances are left. More trash, as you can see. House is in pretty rough shape, but we've got a price tag on it that is pretty attractive. So it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Next, we're going to go down into the basement. Take a look down there. Alright, here we are in the basement. I brought you down here because last night here in Columbus we had a pretty heavy rainfall. If I scan in a little bit, you can see there's about a quarter-inch, half-inch of water on the floor here in the basement. There might be even more water on the floor if there wasn't all these clothes soaking up all the water. Your guess is as good as mine. But it was a very, very heavy rainfall, so quite honestly, I'm pretty surprised that it's not... It could be a lot worse than this, I guess. I've been in worse basements than this. If you look over here in the corner, there is some mold. If you could smell what I'm smelling right now, it is pretty musty. And there is, if I scan in, that's about as far as I can scan in. I'm not walking over all those clothes. You can see the mold in the corner. It looks like, I can't really document it too well here on my camera, but a lot of the plumbing has been taken out. So you're going to have to rework the plumbing here in this house to make it inhabitable. But here is the basement. I'll just give you a quick 360. Okay, now we're going to head upstairs. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what is in store for us up there. Before we go upstairs, you'll notice here on the wall, it looks like we've got some wallpaper that's been peeling off of the wall. I don't know if that's a water issue or what exactly that is, but you can see it here pretty well. Hopefully this flip cam is documenting it pretty well. We'll walk on upstairs and, oops, almost tripped on the stairs. Can't have that. You can kind of see the condition of the walls that we have here as we go up the stairs and see that I wasn't kidding around when this house needs some work. It definitely needs some work. Here's the upstairs half bath. Keeping with the junk theme, we got a bunch more junk here in this particular room. I don't see if you guys can tell with that glare or not, but there is a broken window, you're going to have to replace all the windows throughout this house anyway. They're all old. If they're not broken, they're old and they need to be replaced. Quick picture here of our tub. Got to do something here, clean this up. It looks like this could be salvaged with a lot of bleach, a lot of cleaner. You could probably save this without having to replace it. But here we are in the half bath. We'll go ahead and take a look here in the bedrooms. Here's another window. Again, with that glare, I don't know if you can quite see or not. Looks like somebody has some makeshift insulation trying to cover up some drafty windows. But like I said, they're all going to have to be replaced anyway throughout this house. They're pretty old. So we'll walk in here. Pretty big sized bedrooms. Bunch of junk, but there are some pretty sizable bedrooms. So it might make a pretty good rental. It might stand out to some renters as some nice sized rooms. So as I promised when we were down in the kitchen, I would show you where a lot of that water damage is probably coming from, and I think it's coming from up here. You can see in the corner, it's pretty obvious that there's some water damage, and probably going down, and then we're probably standing right over the kitchen right now, and that's why we have that damage down there by the fan in the kitchen. So here we are again in the front of the house. Would make a great bedroom. Probably this would be the master bedroom. Very, very large bedroom. Excellent size. Here we are in the second bedroom upstairs. This bedroom needs just about as much work as the other bedroom we were just in a moment ago. You can see as we scan around, another broken window. Big surprise there. We got some natural air conditioning. Actually feels kind of good this time of year. Got a nice breeze coming in here. I don't know if you can see that or not. You're going to have to do some patchwork on this wall here. There's a hole in the wall. Somebody tried to cover it up with duct tape. Don't know what they're trying to do with that, or if there's something hiding behind that duct tape. I'm not going to find out. But this is, again, a reflection of the condition of the entire house. This is not the only area we're going to be doing some drywall work. Over here you can see a little bit of a crack in the wall. Just kind of scan around a little bit and just kind of get a feel for this house. It is a 2-bedroom. It is not a 3-bedroom, but it is a 2-bedroom. If you really, really wanted to, you might be able to configure something in that big bedroom we were just in to try and somehow convert it into 3 bedrooms. I don't know how successful you'd be with that, but get creative. Why not? Give it a try. Okay, before we wrap this video up here, I wanted to go ahead and show you the outside of this house. There's some more work that needs to be done out here as well, but while we're standing on the porch, you can just take another look at the road that we're on right now, South Terrace Avenue. Pretty nice roads, pretty quiet. Like I said earlier in the video, we got some pride of ownership, especially that house right across the street. Actually have some nice garden, it looks like, over there, if you can see that. I'll scan in a little bit, you can take a look. Pretty nice house, very nice house. You scan across. So we are here on the front deck. You can see that there's a little bit of rotten wood. Might want to take that out and start over again and get that replaced, because that looks like a potential liability right there. You can see up here on the ceiling, got a little bit of work we got to do up there as well, but it is a nice covered front porch. Tenants might like this quite a bit. So we'll take a look here. We'll go circle around the house, take a look at the exterior. Take a look right next door there. It's another nice house. As we scan around, you can see that the house might need some paint. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it definitely needs some paint as we walk around here. And I'll show you the backyard. Might want to mow the grass. That might be another first step you take. It's getting pretty high. It's about hip deep in some areas back here, but it's sizable. It's got a nice fenced in backyard. I don't believe that this is the fence of this particular property, but it's the neighbors, and it serves as a fence. So we can walk back here real quick to the detached garage. You can take a look at what we have. I think the garage is in pretty decent shape. I haven't been here in a little while, so I don't remember, but we'll just we'll go discover what's going on over here. Let's see what we have. Last time I was in here there was a junk car. Somebody came and took it. But you can see here there looks like they're relatively new garage doors. It is a 2-car. So that is a plus. That is a definite plus. Alright, well that's it. 468 South Terrace, Tom Premier, giving you a quick video tour. Hopefully you like what you saw. If you did, give me a call. Cell phone number 614-588-2758. We'd love to see if we can work something out. Talk to you next time.